I start up the car, you will see I've got a service alert on. And so if we go to the vehicle settings, or vehicle info, I'm sorry, check vehicle status, and we go down to warnings, check control, all systems okay. All right, that's not the one I wanted. Let's go to service required. Here we go. All right, 8:23 service overdue. Make an appointment for brake fluid. So let's check the brake fluid and see how we're doing. This car does have 19,000 miles on it. So to open the hood, we're going to pull on this lever twice. And on the 2017 Mini Cooper Clubman, there is no safety latch once you've pulled that lever twice, so you can just raise the bonnet, as they call it. Now, as you'll see, you really can't see a brake fluid container. It is tucked away. You're gonna have to remove this panel, this piece of foam, and it's going to be underneath here. So in order to do that, the first thing we're gonna do is remove this this kind of seal, which is pretty easy to just pull off. So we'll get that out of the way. And now I'm gonna need a socket to remove these 3 screws. All right, that is going to be an 8 millimeter. We'll remove all 3 of these. Once we have those 3 screws removed, we can now kind of lift up this little bracket. We'll pull that off. And now we can very gently, let's get these out of here. Put them on the front. Now we can very gently lift up this piece, this little dust and water shield, and there you are. There is your brake fluid container. So we're gonna wipe around that cap and then remove it. You just don't want anything falling in there. And now we'll open it up. So in our case, the brake fluid is at a very healthy level. It looks clean. And so I am actually not going to add any brake fluid, but I'm going to put the cap back on. And this service warning is most likely just to check the brake system and fluid levels. So we're in good shape. So what I'm going to do now is put everything back together and reset the car computer, because we're in good shape. And just to emphasize, just make sure that this protective cover for the battery, positive terminal, slides underneath this piece of trim here. And you can see how I've got this piece tucked into those grooves. Once that's in, I just need to put the 3 screws back in here and then replace this rubber piece. One comment, this is a lot of plastic in here, and these are metal screws, so go snug, but don't screw it on super tight so that you start cracking plastic. Just make it snug and you're in good shape. Once again, we do have everything back together. That was an 8 millimeter to remove these screws. The brake fluid level is fine and the car looks great. So I'm just gonna reset the computer, and I'll show you how to do that right now. We are back in the car. I'm just going to hit the button without my foot on the clutch, so we just have power. I don't see the service light, but I'm just going to hold the odometer button down. Reset is possible for brake fluid. So now I will press and hold. Reset, yes. Press and hold again. Reset in progress. And the reset is successful. So now, to make sure we have reset the brake fluid, let's go down to service required, vehicle check, emission, engine, and brake fluid are all okay. So we are in good shape. That is how you take care of the brake fluid warning light. Take care, everybody.